It's real simple. Remember, we're not talking about feelings, but we're talking about character. It says this in 1 Corinthians 13:4, the kind of love. It says how love is patient and kind. Wow. Everybody read that with me. Love, come on now, is patient and kind. Our minister, Brother Hagin, he would always say, he'd read this verse, and he would say, many people are patient, but they're not very kind while they do it. With that. But love is patient and kind. Patient and kind. Boy, if we can get this one, not just based on feelings, but on character. Love is patient and kind. And I was thinking, Lord, we need a whole lot more patient and kind in 2021. My Lord, we need some more patient. There's a power there. There is a power there. Patient and kind, impacting. And I was thinking again, the trip to Maine, the 2 parts of the hotel, we had flown up there. We usually drive up there, 14, 16 hours, and we decided to fly this time better up there in Maine. But on our return flight, ended up in Washington, D.C., the airport there. We were at the gate trying to get on the next plane, and it was really crowded. And I was up close, and we were by the gate. We're trying to figure out what was going on because it was late. It wasn't taking off, and there was 2 gate agents there. And you could tell that they were being overwhelmed by the whole situation. And one lady in particular, I watched her. She just, how many have ever had a long day? And she is just having people coming up and what's going on. You can just tell she was trying to be nice and smile. How many have ever smiled and you wanted to hit somebody at the same time? Everybody ever been there? She had that kind of look, like I could just tell, like, oh man, the people going on was like, be careful. Something can happen here with this. She's like, she's close, leave her alone. And eventually she announced that we have free vouchers because we've overbooked this flight. And there were some people, they wanted to get those free flights, so they ran up there, tried to get the free flights, but there was other people who came up and were just still yelling and complaining. So this is, you overbooked it, and they were yelling. And I watched it. Eventually, though, they got down. It was a long time. So we're standing there, and they were going by numbers, your rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we were in the back. So we were just sitting there close to the gate waiting for our turn, and people were coming through. And the lady was there, and she could just tell she was going through the tickets, like, get these people out of here. When eventually, just the feeling. All of a sudden, there came a little kid with his mama, and they were walking along, and he could just tell, you could hear him. He was so excited to be getting on a plane. It was like his first plane flight, and he was so excited about the plane. And as he gets closer, the lady, the agent there, she's getting ready to take tickets, when all of a sudden the little boy sees her, and he gets so excited, he runs up, and he gives her a big hug. And he just goes, I love you so much. What are you going to do with that? I did. I was sitting right there watching. And to me, now listen, it looked like a dark cloud lifted. I was watching it. Just something so simple. This little kid runs up, grabs hold of her. I love you so much. And she just stopped, and she looked down, and she just started patting him on the head. And this is what came out of her mouth. She goes, you have no idea how much I needed that. And she looked up at the mama, and she said it again. You have no idea how much I needed that. And just a lightness came. And the boy, he did this, and he goes, that's my job. I thought, who is this kid? I thought of my mom, like he has a hug ministry too, and he's starting young, Like, forget about it. That's my job. I love you. And I just thought, how many know we do not know what people are going through? We don't always know what people are going through. And sometimes their frustration and their anger, we want to get mad at them for it. But how many know we don't know what they've been going through? And how many think that this year, feelings, take hold of the feelings, put the feelings down, let the love of God come out, and let's be like that little boy and just be patient and kind. And see the impact that it can make on others around us. Love is patient and kind.